Okay, so to recap, coming into this relay, we have blue and cyan and red, and coming out of it, we have green and magenta. Unless I have to set that to blue and yellow. Did I do that already? Even if I did, I don't think that's possible. Green's on top and magenta's on the bottom, isn't it? Well, I suppose I got to adjust that. But then can green be on top? Right, green's on top, magenta's on bottom. I've got this reversed over here. So we need green, we need yellow. But then if green's on top and magenta's on the bottom, and you literally can't do that. Because to make cyan, you need cyan on both of these lenses. And you can't have cyan on one lens without magenta being on the other lens. What if instead I set it to blue here and yellow there? Aha! Yeah, here we go. So I have to skip what's on the relay itself entirely, and instead calibrate the output for the input of that relay. Whew, alright. With that in mind, I'm going to set this to red and green instead of blue and red. Okay, so set this to red. I gotta set this to green somehow. Magenta here. Cyan here. This thing's off center. There. Okay, and now green. Okay, here we go. Now we're actually getting somewhere. Alright, alright. Now I don't want to power up the teleport first. And frankly, here's why. I'm a little hesitant to step through it. I mean, somebody left those classified documents out for me to find. What's this? Blue and yellow coming in? Yeah. Anyway, somebody left those classified documents out for me to find. It's almost as though they left them there deliberately. And all I have to do is step into that teleport and come out the other side in the room with the classified documents and then come back. But wait a second. It seems too deliberate. I mean, I can't help but think that this is a trap, and that Sasha here, you know, the guy who runs this place, that he stayed behind instead of Stas, because he saw Stas, he was, well, hurt, but there's no real evidence to suggest he was dead. Yeah, nothing to suggest that he'd actually died. So with that in mind, wait a minute. Get this, I gotta set this to green and magenta, don't I? That was stupid of me. Anyway, so let's say that Sasha is still alive. Where is he? Did he by any chance... Ah, totally bad accent too. Did he by any chance get teleported off into the Twilight Zone somewhere? And when he did, and I don't know, left those documents so that I can take his place? Is he going to take mine? I mean, if he does, then he'd be free to come back as me and, I don't know, wreak havoc or something. And meanwhile, I'll be stuck in the Twilight Zone or wherever it is he landed. Other way. Come on. I'll be stuck in the Twilight Zone wherever it is he landed after having stepped through the teleport. There were some notes that implied an exchange of minds as well as, or as opposed to, an exchange of bodies. You know what else? I'm wondering if Sasha is that astronaut we've been seeing, you know, with the red matter for the faceplate. Or maybe Sasha is in Stas's body somehow, and I don't know, Stas really did... I mean, we see... It's not exactly a commandment that you have to use your own spacesuit in order to get out. Okay, what did that do? Well, this theory was correct. That really is a receptacle, a receiver. But the documents...
Yes, those are the documents we're after, Epsilon.
Yeah, you said that already. That's the trouble with filming these. Come on. Okay, fine, yeah, I'm officially trying to reach through glass. I don't have a choice anymore. This may yet be a trap. I may yet be teleported off to, I don't know, wherever that terraforming lab actually is. And Sasha may be teleported into my body, Agent Epsilon's body, and maybe wreaking havoc. Okay, yes, this does sound like an unfounded conspiracy theory, but... Oh, did I just do that? But in my defense, you don't really need evidence anymore. At least, you know, these days. The more conspiratorial, the better. Okay, blue top, red bottom. Blue top, red bottom. Let's go. And then the bottom of the teleport receiver is yellow. That means I gotta switch this to yellow. I think I gotta switch it. Yeah, I gotta switch that to yellow. This is yellow. Input on the bottom side is red. Top is blue. Top of teleport receiver is magenta. Is Control getting any anomalous readings? And if so, is Control keeping it to themselves? I know they freaked out this one time. Alright. Well, anyway. Let me see. Neil Armstrong, when he first set foot on the moon, he said that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Unfortunately, I am not as good of a speechmaker as he is. So I'll have to resort to something along the lines of, and let us all cross our fingers. Or have I no sense of occasion? Yeah. Do I have to use, like, both hands again? There are no other controls in this thing. Alright, fine. Let's go. There's somebody else over there. Hey, look at that. I'm in one piece. Okay. I guess I use this. Gotcha.
The documents. Now scan them quickly.
Yes, sir. I said... Come on. Come on. Upload that thing. Come on. Alright, they're in. What? Hey! Open my mind. That you, Sasha? Anyone? I knew it was a trap. Well? Got anything to say? Wait a minute. That is you, Sasha. I recognize that logo on your uniform. You can just sort of make it out. You can see it right here. Very, very faintly. Oh, look at this. I guess it's time for the next move in the game, isn't it? So, first thing we had the pawn move 2 spaces. Next move we had the pawn capture another piece. I could tell because it moved diagonally. But where are you going to lead me this time? Okay, first move, up 2 spaces. Second move, captures unknown piece of opposition. Third move, up 1 space. Yeah. Well, it can't move all the way in one go. Alright. Controller's probably tearing his hair out right now. There's some kind of interference when stuff like this happens. What is this thing? A strange luminescent flower. You know, that does make me wonder where all this red mold came from. Was it a pollutant? Was it by any chance a pollutant in the ice? They did escape, didn't they? Ah, yeah, here we are. I recognize this place. They escaped. Wait a minute. That's another photo in the slide deck. The last one. Would you stay on the ground or not? Nikolai and Olga escaped. Stas, I take it, really is dead. Irina really is dead. And Sasha, well, I guess he really is hanging around the Twilight Zone and popping up for air. Or to talk to me. Or to talk at me. Or maybe to make funny gestures. Hard to say. Anyway, the mold was a pollutant in the ice. Nikolai used it to murder Irina. I have no idea why. It got out of control in the terraforming lab. And when Nikolai injected Irina with it, it got out of control in her quarters. And yes, Sasha was indeed left behind than the others. Wait a minute, others? Well, there was no other mission besides mine, wasn't there? A cosmonaut carved in wood. A drawing of a rocket. A drawing? Well, it's a much better drawing than Olga's children are capable of. They're too young to know these techniques. Did Sasha doodle this? Where was I? I keep losing track of... Okay. We're gonna do this again, aren't we? Alright, let's play Leapfrog. Extremely high stakes Leapfrog. Ugh. Keep the secret, don't listen to him. Don't listen to who? Don't listen to Sasha? Don't listen to Control? Don't listen to myself churn? What? That's me out there. Keep the secret. Is this the place? I am a pawn. Apparently I am a pawn. Well, Sasha was a pawn first, you know. Maybe I'm more of a bishop or a rook. I always fancied myself a rook. Speaking of... A game of chess is underway. The next pawn... Yeah, blah. Okay, the next move. If the pawn moves up... No, wait, no. The pawn can't move up. The pawn can, however, capture this one piece and then move up and then get promoted. But if he does move up, then that piece in the corner, which I think is the queen, is going to knock him dead. Speaking of knocking things dead, yeah. At the end of the game, both the pawn and the... Yeah, we read this. And we have a knight. A rook. See, there's other pieces too. A pawn. Well, there's like 8 pawns per side on a chessboard. You know, it was either Tom Baker or Thomas Huxley who once said that the chessboard is the world and all of the events of the universe, or something like that. Hello? An image of a brain. An image of another brain. Yeah, I recognize that from the diagram in the documentation for quantum entanglement. There's a bit of brain swapping going on here, right? Yeah, brain swapping. Blue turns to red, red turns to blue. Wait a minute. This, a comms antenna ready to transmit. We haven't been there yet. We haven't been to the highest floor in this base. The comms area. Olga's place. But the elevator was there when I initially called it. What's this? Antenna. Wait, is that the antenna out there? No elevator, nothing? I can go back home? After something? Alright. Thank you for using hyperspace tunneling transit.
Damn it, I lost contact again.
Are you okay?
Wait. Epsilon?
Speaking.
Quickly, you have the documents, right? Get out of there ASAP. Now!
Well, I gotta find out where I am first. I'm in some kind of tunnel. I'm guessing this is the antenna section. Hey. Somebody following me? Wait a minute. This isn't the antenna. What's this? Who cares? It's not a sealed crate. I don't care.
Get up to comms and beam us the documents from there. Quickly!
Give me a minute. I'm trying to... Holy Moses. Alright, which way to go fast? Getting out of here. Come on, let me out of here. Come on. Yes, thank you. The elevator knows I want to get up. Alright, spin you later. I got Olga's credentials. Stop objecting. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Come on. What's with this elevator? It is so freaking slow. Come on, move it. $97 bottles of beer on the wall. 97 bottles of beer. You drinks. You take one down. You puke because you're drunk. 96 bottles of 90. Okay, I'm hoping this shaft still works out. Right. What was it? 95, 94, 92. Who cares? Okay, next stop, comms, the one place I haven't been in this base.